Everybody, and welcome back to the final video in our series, How to Get 100 Leads Overnight from Your Website. And I just wanted to leave you with something really, really special today. So I'm Jackie from Smile Media, and today I'm giving you a case study about Deb from Cosmetic Queen. So as you can see, this is Deb from Cosmetic Queen, and she is now doing really, really successful at getting leads from Facebook. So let's get straight into it, and I'm going to explain where Deb was and what her ambition was and how she got to where she is today. So Deb's ambition was to get 100 leads per week, have a web page that does her marketing for her, support her family, and teach others to create a makeup business of their dreams. And here's her success. I'll zoom into these screenshots so you can see them better. As you can see from this first one, it has 33 comments of people typing "I'm in" and saying they're interested in her service. That's amazing. Well done, Deb. And here's another post, and as you can see from this one, it's even more successful with 112 comments. Well done again, Deb. You are doing really, really well. And what I want to give you watching today is background on how Deb did this and how she achieved these results so that you can have successful posts like Deb's post, and you can get subscribers from Facebook like Deb's post, and how you can attract clients from Facebook like Deb's post, because it's possible for anyone. But people just wait too long. They can get hung up on technology or lack of confidence, but when you get yourself out there and you do it, things change and your life starts to change and things start to get possible. So let's get started. Success comes from struggle, and if people aren't struggling, they're not growing. So if you want to get clients for maybe your brick and mortar business, maybe it's an online e-commerce shop, maybe it's an online course, or maybe you have appointments or one-on-one clients, and whatever your niche may be, if you want to get the marketing out there and attract 100 leads per week, it's not just about doing the steps. It's a matter of doing them and not getting them 100% correct the first time, despite even your best efforts to get them right the first time. Because success comes from struggle, not from perfection. So the struggle could be putting food on the table, because this can be really, really hard. Say you could have kids and maybe you're working really hard to make sure you have an income as well, and so you can look after your family, yet you're still needing to take time out of your week to work on your business and to work on this so you can grow your business and you can grow your income. Maybe you've done multiple attempts to attract business and it hasn't worked yet. But this happens to everybody. And it's happened to me. You just have to be willing to create a post and put it out there and have it not work. And then do another one and another one. And in order to get 100 leads and clients from every post consistently and reliably, what I found for myself and for Deb is it was a framework that got us those results. It was a strategy that got us those. Deb struggled with this one, so she'd already spent money on social media and didn't get the results she wanted. But the important thing to realize and to notice is this is not a failure. So when Deb spent money on her business, that wasn't a failure. It was actually a success, that she was willing to put something out there and have it not work. And so when she did it again and again, until she actually happened upon something that really worked for her, and then that's how she got a breakthrough, by doing it again and again until it worked. And lastly, of course, technology problems. So this could be learning a new technology platform that might have just come out, or maybe you're using it to grow your business, or the technology side of making it functional, or it could just be the side of how to make everything look good on this platform as well. So we have a program called Success Mastermind, and it's designed to help you uncover what's been holding you stuck and give you a breakthrough in your business like Deb. So in the program, the Success Mastermind program, there's a focus on what's going to work and what's going to get you more money and more leads. So there's a focus on getting leads and traffic. And this is the most important thing that people should focus on in their business. Because to have a successful business, you need to have traffic constantly, consistently coming to your business. There's also a focus on getting quick results. So if you need more clients or you would like some more clients, it can be really easy to focus on the complex marketing solutions like SEO or ad campaigns. And I don't blame you, because these are really great and they're really important. But you'll find it you will get results faster with the simple marketing solutions. So, for example, the simple marketing solutions are just changing the design to be a conversion template. So when your client looks at it, they understand it quicker, they understand it easier because it's in a certain layout and people read things in a certain way. And if you can just change like a little small tweak to make someone understand it better to your website or to your post, if you can make your client understand it better, they're more likely to buy from you and they're more likely to actually understand what you do. There's also a focus on easy sales. So when you go to sell, what I want for you is for it to be easy. And the way to do this is making your product have a high ticket appearance. So it looks more expensive than what you are selling it for, making it an easy sale. And lastly, up-to-date training that works today. Because the internet's changing every single year and every month. So you need to keep up to date with it. And that doesn't mean doing heaps and heaps of work, but you just need to stay relevant with what actually works and what's the latest in marketing today. So the Success Mastermind principles. So what's going to work for you today and what's worked for Deb is you need to know your audience. So who your dream client is, what pains do they have, what dreams do they have, what desires do they have, what keeps them up at night. You need to know who this audience is. And then you need to use visual attraction to target them, to target this audience. And by this I mean using color psychology to target them, because certain colors affect our emotions and target certain people and target certain pain points and certain problems. And font psychology and best practice in conversion techniques and layouts to bring your audience to your website. You then need to have a website with a converting composition. So this is putting the most important information in the correct order to make it easy for your clients to buy from you. You also need to have a product with a high ticket appearance because, like I said before, this will make it easy to sell. And we want it to be easy to sell because then you don't need to do as much work. And lastly, customer satisfaction. So this is having forms and documents that increases your customer's experience and satisfaction. So this could be educational documents for training purposes or informative. And the reason you need this is because it will get your clients talking more about you and how great your product is or how great your service is. And this will therefore lead to more referrals. So these are the Success Mastermind principles. And if you follow these principles, you will get there. If you don't follow these principles, you won't get there. So I want you to follow these principles and reach your goals and get more clients and more financial success. So takeaways. This is what people take away from our program. You need to know your marketing, as in don't just make it up as you go. Don't just chuck a web page up and think it's just you typing on your computer, because it's actually you speaking to your client. And you need to organize your marketing materials, say your flyers, your Facebook banner, your website, everything you have in your business, you need to organize it in a way that it makes it easy for your client to understand what you do so they can buy from you or make an appointment. You need to ask for help. People often hide in a hole when they have a technology or confidence issue, and they know they're not meeting their standards or their financial goals, but they are not asking anyone for help. They might just be complaining about it, but that's not good enough because your clients need you and they've got a problem or they've got a desire that you can help fix. And they're asking you pretty much for help. They're asking you for your program or they're asking you for your product. And just like you need to ask for help if you need help so you can grow, just like how your clients, their solution is your product or service. Does that make sense? You also need to stand out on social media. People sometimes just copy what everyone else is doing on social media, but that doesn't mean what everyone else is doing is what's right. And the thing is, you'll find if you zig when everyone else is zagging, you'll stand out on social media and you'll get more leads easier this way, like Deb. And you can get 100 leads per week from social media like Deb if you zig when they zag. And you can do this using visual attraction like Deb did and like I do and like my clients do. You need to create a buying mindset and a buying experience. So this means the layout of your website needs to be in a way that it makes it easier for your client to buy from you and to understand what you do. And lastly, you need to have a plan. Because how much money have you already spent learning your field of expertise? And to not have a plan onwards is a little silly, because if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, you're a thought leader and you know it's dangerous to not have goals. And you know that you need to set goals and a plan so that you can grow. So ask for help, because sometimes it can be really difficult to grow, and sometimes it can be really difficult if you're feeling a little stuck to get unstuck and have that breakthrough. So ask for help so you can get there. So what's the 3 simple steps to get you 100 leads per week like Deb? The CAB will get you 100 leads per week from Facebook like Deb. So CAB is a framework that we use to get us these leads consistently and reliably. So C is for consistency, A is for attract ideal client, and B is for best practice. The CAB will get you 100 leads plus per week from Facebook. So let's just zoom in on this diagram. So C stands for consistency. So consistency with your branding, with the imagery used, with your design, and with all your marketing collateral. So that's ads, that's flyers, that's anything you have in your business that you use to market. Maybe it's business cards, maybe it's website. A is for attract ideal client. So you need to know who your audience is. So what their age is, what their interests are, what is their pain point, what are their desires, and also know who your competitors are. You need to know what niche you're in. Maybe you have multiple niches for your audience. Maybe you have different niches that are different people. So one could be, for example, mums, and another one could be business owners. And then what you need to do is use visual attraction to target this audience. And instead of, constantly pushing promotions out and posting promotions again and again and not getting much results, instead use visual attractions to pull them in. So that's using color psychology and conversion techniques to pull and attract that audience in. Because the thing is, when you use visual attraction, your audience will see your post and think, this is for me. This is what I need. And lastly, you need to attract your ideal client, but also have client satisfaction and ensure that they're happy with your program or product. And B is for best practice. So that includes having a converting composition. This is on posts, this is on your website, on flyers, having it in the right layout so your audience, so your client can read it and they can understand it easily. Because the thing is, we read things in a certain way and we'll read things in a certain order. And if they're not reading it in the right order, they'll get confused, and that's a way to lose an easy sale. You also need to have persuasive images. So not just choosing an image because it looks nice or because you think it matches the other ones, but choosing an image that really targets your audience and really resonates with either their pain points or their desires, and so that they can relate to. You also need a high ticket appearance product. So having a product or a program and making it look like it's got a high ticket appearance will make it easier to sell, because your audience will see this product and think, wow, that looks expensive. So no matter what you say as a price, they're already willing to pay it because your price will be lower than the appearance of your product. Does that make sense? And lastly, you need to create a buying mindset. So that's the order and the order of what you send to your clients. So first you would send a post and having the right things in the post, and then on your landing page, having the right things in the right order, in your website, having the right things in the right order, because at different stages, your audience is in a different mindset. So you need to create a buying mindset and speak to what they're feeling. So that's a CAB of attracting clients from Facebook and attracting 100 leads per week from Facebook like Deb did. However, I'm not just going to stop there, because if you're missing one part, or if one circle doesn't work, or if you're missing one circle, if you're missing the C, the A, or the B, it will not work and you will not get 100 leads per week. So maybe you're not getting as many leads in your business as you want at the moment. So maybe you're missing a part of this. Maybe you're missing a circle or a part of a circle, because if you're missing one part, it doesn't work. And that's what happened to Deb. So Deb was sitting here before, so she didn't have completely best practice. So this means she knew her ideal client, she knew who her ideal client was, and was consistent, but wasn't correctly using best practice. And this meant she fell into this category. So if I zoom in, I'll show you what that means. So Deb, before she was getting results, was in bad practice. So this meant she didn't have trust from her audience, had low credibility or no credibility. Her posts were being ignored on social media, and no or low income. So Deb was sitting there. However, in different businesses, it's different. So if you have consistency and best practice in your business, but you don't know who your ideal client is, then you fall into this category. So this is the wrong fit and you're speaking to the wrong audience. And this means difficult sales and you have to push for a sale and ultimately a bad client and a low to no income. And lastly, if you have best practice and you know who your ideal client is, but you are inconsistent, then you'll get forgotten. And this is one of the worst things that can happen because people buy from the person they remember last. It also means no trust from your customers to you and no income. However, when you have all three and you follow the steps like Deb, then you can have successful posts like Deb. So if you follow all three steps and you've got all three components, you can have 112 leads from Facebook while sleeping like Deb did. So those are the three steps and the three components of how you can get 100 leads per week. So if you want to earn more money in your business, it's not about changing everything. It can be just making sure that you have all three parts working. And if you've got all three, maybe you're just missing an element in one part, or one of these parts could be stronger. You have to want this for others and for you. Because the thing is, people never really achieve a massive goal when the goal is just about themselves, such as paying off a bill. It's only when you expand that mission to include other people that you'll really see the results. Like with Deb, when she focused on helping others, she got 112 leads from one post because she focused on them and she focused on what they need. Well done, Deb. That's really great. And you can do the same. You could help people financially. You could even save lives, or you could get them out of a tiny pain that's frustrating them in this moment and give them a little bit of relief. Or maybe you give them something they want and something that will make them happier. You can do that, and that's really incredible. So everything's going to be all right. Maybe not today, but everything is going to be all right in the end. So if it's not okay yet, it's just not the end yet. You just need to keep on going. So we run at full capacity, and so can you. And it's really just a matter of being consistent and asking for help. Don't live in that scarcity mindset. You need to trust that you can do this and have a big goal and ask for help and get yourself to the other side. Be vulnerable, struggle. And that's not setting a low goal. It's just being honest that some days suck and some days hurt, but you will get to the other side. So go out there and be great. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope it helped. If you see me out there, come say hi. But until next time, this is Jackie from Smile Media. Just go out there and be great. Thank you for watching.